Happy Friday. Today's topic, let's talk mental health. Let's talk about the manosphere. And let's talk about how vans can improve your mental health. It's going to tie into all of this. So, in my opinion, I think guys are very underrated, especially blue-collar guys. I'm a student of life, and I've seen videos of girls calling blue-collar guys garbage. They don't need no scrub. They need a white-collar guy making that green. They don't need no dirty guys. No turn signals. Courtesy goes a long way, people. So, another no turn signals again. There it is. He probably saw me pointing at him. So, tribute to blue-collar guys, okay? I think blue-collar guys don't get the credit that they deserve. I'm very appreciative of my girlfriend. I met her on Plenty of Flakes, a dating site called Plenty of Flakes. And I had no intentions of making a girlfriend on Plenty of Flakes on online dating. I was just there to make friends. So when we were talking, she knew who I was. We met up in real life to hang out at Monster Palooza. And we just clicked. And we ended up dating. And I appreciate this girl very much because if you watch my video, I'm all about sleeping in my van. So 2 months ago, I met up with a friend on YouTube that I've known for 10 years. And he told me, I wouldn't sleep in any of the cheap motels here, man. Someone's gonna smash your window. Some tweaker's gonna smash your window. So I looked up motels and hotels in more expensive places, nicer places. It was $200 a night. So I told my girlfriend, I'm not gonna spend $200 a night on a room that I'm gonna sleep in just to sleep for 8 hours. Just a place to sleep for the night. And I also told her I'm not going to let you pay $200 a night either. So if you don't want to come with me on this trip, I understand. It's going to be hot. And I don't want you sleeping in a hot van. And she still went with me and slept in my van. Thankfully, the universe provided. And the weather was nice. So that's a keeper right there. She's a trooper for sleeping in a van when it was going to be potentially 100 in the morning. Thankfully, it was only, I don't know, I remember it being like 70 degrees by 8 o'clock. So she slept in my van and she did a road trip with me to meet a friend. So she's a trooper, man. My girlfriend, she actually helped my self-esteem a lot. And she made me more proud of my job. I had some pride in it because I have a job where I carry heavy things all day. And she made me even more proud. A couple of things made me more proud of my job. I used to be a guy with low self-esteem. And when In-N-Out is full. Okay, In-N-Out is always full. I'm gonna go to CFA later. But look at the line for In-N-Out. I'm going to Dollar Tree first. Look for some cheap meat. I just got out of the gym. Lifted with a friend. I think I already mentioned that, but this is going to tie into more manosphere stuff. I'm going to replenish now, but a couple of things made me more prideful in having a manual labor job. I'm at a job where I lift heavy things, and here's the thing about the manosphere. Society is always, you know what society's doing nowadays? They're trying to feminize men. They're trying to make you believe that if you're a more feminine man, you're going to do better in life. They want you going to pride parades, and nothing wrong with that. Let me get that out of the way. There's nothing wrong with being into that. But society in a whole wants men to be more feminine now. Well, when you look at online dating, girls say, I want 6 foot tall guy, 6 figure, 6 pack. That's what girls want. That's what they want you to believe. And you know what? Life is not fair. Not everyone gets to be 6 feet tall with a 6-pack and a 6-figure income. Life doesn't work that way. I believe only like 13% of the population's over 6 feet tall. Okay, let's say you're over 6 feet tall. Who has a 6-pack, being 6 feet tall and above? And then if you got a 6-pack who's making 6 figures, life isn't fair. So I always say you got to maximize who you are. So when I got to FedEx, you know what I told myself? I'm going to be the hardest worker there because I got that drive to be the hardest worker there. So you know what? Life wants you to believe that you're not supposed to be a tough guy. You're not supposed to be strong. Girls want you to be feminine in life. Well, you know what I did when I got to FedEx? I said, you know what? I'm going to have pride in being a strong guy. So anytime I saw a girl struggling with something, I said, yo, don't hurt yourself. I'll pick this up. And I've never had a girl say, I'm a strong woman. How dare you? Every girl I ever helped out at my job where I said, hey, let me grab this. You're going to hurt yourself. Every girl I've ever done that for at my job, they didn't say I'm a strong woman. They said, thank you. So that's how you stand out as a guy. Not everyone hits the genetic jackpot in life. Some of us are going to be blue-collar guys, but you maximize your potential. And that's what I'm doing with myself. And my buddy that I lifted with today, we had a little talk about life. And I've been wanting to lift weights with them. And I said, in life, you got to maximize who you are. You can't just sit. Like a lot of guys, they sit and cry. And they say, I wish I had muscles. Girls only like guys with muscles. Well, why don't you get muscle? Why don't you do something about it? Every guy could maximize who they are. It just takes some work. But no one wants to put in the work. They just want to cry about other guys who get the girls because they have muscles. Well, get muscle. You could do it. Here's the thing about feminized society. All these feminist society, all this social media wants you to believe that girls don't like strong guys. You know what? I have a couple of hardcore lefty female friends. I'm only acquaintances with some of them. I refuse to be friends with people with very opposite beliefs of what I have. But you know what I noticed? All these girls saying toxic masculinity. You know what I noticed about them? I noticed, you know what kind of guys they like? You know what kind of guys they fawn over? They fawn over guys who look like the Vikings guys. They fawn over guys who look like Game of Thrones. So you know what? At the end of the day, biology is going to make females like powerful men. So like I said, not everyone gets the genetic jackpot. Not everyone hits the genetic jackpot. But you know what? You could always maximize yourself. And that's what I tell my buddy. You know what, man? How to do well in life, you maximize what God gave you. And that's what I'm doing with myself. I'm 39 years old. And people at my job, they think I'm in my late 20s. Some people think I'm in my mid-20s. Thank you for that. I am not in my mid-20s. I'm turning 40 in 6 months. But you know what? I'm going to keep grinding in life. Van life. I'm going to keep doing well at life. So, you know, that's what I told my friend, you know, just maximize what you have, because crying about life isn't going to get you anywhere. And you know what? Complaining about life is not a manly trait at all. If you're constantly crying about life and you say you wish this and you wish you were that, but you're not doing anything to accomplish it, you're just whining. Where does whining get you? Nowhere. Sitting at home and just wishing for things is not getting you anywhere. You gotta take it. You gotta strive to be better. So my buddy says he really enjoyed lifting weights, and I hope I have a regular gym partner now, because when you have a gym partner who's better at you at certain aspects. See, my friend, man, his cardio was on point, man. He did way more reps than me at everything, and he made me push myself harder today, man. The last sets I did today, I felt like I was going to tear my rotator cuff. But you know what? That's what I want. I want a friend who will push me in life. So, here's the thing. Mental health. I'm going to tell you guys a story. This is going to be a long video, but I hope you guys who are into this manosphere stuff, I hope you guys pay attention. I watch a lot of channels on YouTube. And there's a transgender here on YouTube. I watch everything. I don't want to get deep into politics, but I watch a little of everything. There's a transgender, male to female, that I watch here on YouTube. And I will respectfully, see, I could be very philosophical about this topic. This is a whole different topic for another day. but I will respectfully call this person a she, because this person presents herself as a she, so I will respectfully call her a she. But this person, before the transition, was a guy, of course, you know, right? But before the transition to turning into a female, he was a skinny guy. And she said that when she was a guy, no one paid no mind to her. She was invisible in life. Just a skinny, scrawny guy. When she transitioned to a female, she transitioned very well, very attractive. And she said now, being a female, everyone is nice to her. People open doors for her. People offer to buy her food, buy her drink, says good morning. And as a guy, I never got that attention. And that's why I say, if you're just a shy, average guy in life, a lot of times you're invisible to the world. You're very underrated, because when you look at girls on social media, they only like guys who are that top tier, that top genetic jackpot guy is what they fawn over. But and that's what's causing depression to a lot of guys. That's what a lot of guys think they have to be. But social media is not real life. TikTok and Twitter and Instagram is not real life. It's all fake. It's all an illusion. And I'm not going to lie to you. Life is hard. And to get female attention, you have to stand out somehow. And sometimes you got to, if you don't got that genetic jackpot, you got to be a harder worker than everyone else. You got to grind in life. You got to strive to be better. You got to work on yourself. And mark my words, you will get attention. It's not easy. And life is not fair. And those guys who are Vikings and Game of Thrones are going to get more attention than you. But the game isn't over yet. You just got to have pride in who you are. You got to present yourself and be confident in who you are. And you will do well in life. That's a message I want to give you guys today. Yeah, it's going to be a little depressing if you pay too much attention to social media. You're going to get down, so don't make that real life. Just focus on yourself. Don't pay no mind to what other people are doing. Pay attention to yourself. Care about yourself. Do good things with yourself. I do a lot of videos about my van, but seriously, my van makes me happy. And here's why. When you're just an average guy like me, the way you work on yourself is you embrace being a guy. Like I said, I think guys are underrated, and the world is very hard to guys. The suicide rate for guys is a lot higher than it is for females. That's why I gave that example of the guy who transitioned into a female. He transitioned really well, and now he's getting all kinds of attention. And he says, man, as a guy, I got no attention. And he even said, females get a lot more attention than guys. And it could get depressing. Suicide rate for guys is a lot higher for females. So if you didn't hit that genetic lottery, this is how you improve as a guy. You embrace being a guy, and you do male things. What's doing male things? Here's my van. I hooked everything up. Solar. I got my fridge. I got my heater. I go camping. And every weekend, I have some sort of project. As a guy, you look for a project to do. Learning how to use tools. Doing a project for yourself. Working on something that you could call your own is a masculine thing you could always do with yourself. It improves your outlook in life. It improves your self-esteem to be able to have a project. And this is what I told my buddy. My buddy I lifted weights with. I want to get him into the van life. I want to get him into van camping. I told him the reason it's healthy is because if you roll with my crew, we're a bunch of positive guys. We're a bunch of hardworking guys getting the most out of life. Get outside. Don't sit and wallow all day. Don't feel sorry for yourself. When you sit at home all day and you don't take action and improve yourself, you're going to get depressed. So that's how I used to have low self-esteem, man. I used to have my hands in my pocket with my head down all the time. You know how I lifted? You know how I improved my self-esteem? I just embraced being a guy. Lift weights, work on my cars, get out there, stop being shy. And like I said, man, my girlfriend helped my self-esteem a lot. She appreciates who I am a lot. And you know what else helps my self-esteem? Just studying life helps me a lot. I don't know who it is, but there's some actor from The Cosby Show. Someone filmed him at Target. He was working at Target, and people were looking down on him because he used to be an actor. Now he's a normal person working at Target, and this person responded to that and saying, like, I love my job. What's wrong with working at Target? I'm happy with my life. And then I watch a lot of pro wrestling. When I was a kid especially. I'm still kind of a fan now. But there's a wrestler by the name of Shane Douglas. And he works at Target. A manager at Target. District manager at Target. And the internet wrestling fans were putting the guy down for that. Because he was a wrestler. Now he's working at Target. You know what the guy's response was? He was like, I went to college for business, and now I'm using my degree to be a manager at Target. What's wrong with that? And that's what I have to say to you guys. What's wrong with what you do? Don't let the internet, don't let social media dictate your life. If you have to unplug from social media. Get out there, be like me, have a project, lift weights, make yourself better, strive to be better at life. Don't wallow, don't feel sorry for yourself. Girls don't like guys who feel sorry for themselves. Girls don't like guys who self-pity. The best way to make it in life when the genetic lottery didn't hit you is embrace being a man and do everything that makes men different than women. Be strong. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Have projects. Just be a man, dude. Don't cry about life. Crying in life and complaining will not get you anywhere. Have a good Saturday, everyone. I'm rooting for all of you to do well in life.